Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to see attributes in HTML, where we actually use them and why actually we use them. Mainly we use them to specify some information to element, like in the last video we actually have seen how to link another website into our website. Here we can see a tag and we are specifying another website, another link you can say, with a href attribute. Yes, it is an attribute and we are setting this link by this attribute. Attribute has two things like name and a value. Value is into paired with a quotation mark. You can use a double quotation or single quotation, that actually doesn't matter, but mainly we actually use attributes like this. And there are some more attributes, not only href, we have some like src attribute to an image tag, cause src actually specifies the path of the image where the image actually locates, so it can actually locate the image and can show it to our website. So src attributes does that. Then we have like width attributes, height attributes, and other than that we have some style attributes to style a element. So this is actually specific information to only an element. Also we have alt attribute. So with alt attribute, what it does actually, it actually uses, usually we actually use this in an image tag. When the image is not found, the text of the alt tag will be shown. So it is also helpful to SEO, so that our page get ranked to the Google. And we also have the style tag, so that we can actually style a particular element. If you go to here and see, they actually have said the color red. So this is actually mainly CSS, but if you actually understand the basic things like color red, the color of the text is red, everything is black. Okay, this is just specifying only an element. This is how we can actually use attribute, and this is how we can actually specify some specific information to only an element. Okay, if I show you, if I actually go to the folder section and we actually create a new file for our sixth video, then we will open the VS Code and we'll open the folder in VS Code. If I just open folder, go to open folder and open the sixth folder, and if I create a new file for today and create the boilerplate code by typing exclamation and hit enter, and I want to change the title of the page today, so I will say attributes. We are going to learn attributes today, and also I want to open it with a live server. So this is the page attributes. So if I now come here and try to create a link, so I can say A and hit enter. It actually creating a link and also giving me href attribute so that I can put a link here. So I will do that a little bit later. So let me first put some HTML text, put some text here so that I can see it in the browser. I will actually put a p tag here so that I can write a paragraph. That paragraph will be a link to my website. So I wrote that paragraph, and now I will just paste my website's link here. If I go now, so this is my website. You can come here and see some projects that I actually have done. And if I just copy the code and paste it in the link in the href attribute and save it, and now if I go to that website, and this is the paragraph, and if I just click it, it will take me to my website. But I actually want to open the website into a new tab, so I can actually add a new attribute that is target. This is also an attribute, and there is a equal sign and a double quotation, and in the target attribute I will say blank. So the link will be open in a new tab, and I saved it. If I go now, and the link is opened in a new tab. So this is actually attribute. There are some attributes like important attributes like class. Class is also an attribute. We actually use class so that we can grab the element and style it. This is a little bit in the css is a little bit different. If css is for styling elements, styling, giving our page a look, giving our page making our page more well designed. Like now what we actually building is like raw HTML. This is like the structure of the page, but this is not how actually our website looks. You know that they actually do that by applying styles to it, and they're like what will be the color of the text, what will be the background of the body, what will be the they will specify everything. So that looks awesome, that everything is done by css, but the structure is built by HTML. So we actually use id attribute and class attribute to grab the element in the css or javascript, so that we can use some specific styles to that element. So these are the important attributes: class, id, style, and width, height, and href, src, target, and there are more attributes you learn the way. But don't worry, you can actually search on the internet that HTML all attributes, you will get a reference. So if you go to this link and start to see that attribute list, this is a long list. You don't have to actually know everything now, cause down in the line you will learn this day by day, little by little. So don't worry, you don't have to actually learn them all. I actually don't use them all of them all the time. I actually use some of them, like 4 5 6 7 attributes are mainly used all over the code. So don't worry, don't actually try to learn everything. This is very easy, don't worry, this is very easy. There are some 5 6 attributes are mostly used, so don't worry. So this is all in this video. Attribute is really easy, so try to remember that if we actually try to add some specific values in an element, we use attribute. And anytime come to the W3 School and see some references or search in the Google, you will actually learn better.